Chat, they said the YourRage situation, Greg, and YourRage is worse than we thought. No way, right?
You buy, blocks him, sends videos of him crying. Please, I just want to be with you. I have all the money you can. Josh will never run out of money. Doing money spreads in the phone ID. I really posted it because I cannot go. I'm the type of forgive. Once I post this, I cannot forgive no like that. Y'all be on my. Yo, hold me accountable, this and the third.
I already made a video talking about the YourRage and his best friend situation, and I already knew that more information was going to come out, so I even left that video open-ended because I knew there was going to be a part 2. But nothing could have prepared me for what I was going to hear when I tuned into YourRage's live stream and heard the crazy things that this man was not only doing with Rage's money, but the way that he was flexing it, pillow talking about it, and basically just scamming his best friend of 25 years with no care in the world. It's some of the most deplorable, downright disgusting behavior you can do to someone who not only sat there and funded your entire life, but probably would have gave you an extra couple of dollars if you just asked. I don't want to yap too much though, so why don't we just dive into this entire situation, starting with YourRage's live stream.
So I'm sitting on the plane like these. My accountant hit me up. Hey Josh, I'm sorry to bother you, but
So that's how he found out. Accountant hit him up. Accountant. Now that accountant was on the A game.
Is there any reason why you've been using your personal card over your business card lately? I'm putting money every time you go negative, but I don't know if you're using the wrong card on accident, but I just want to know, like, what is that? Off the rip, I'm like, huh?
So, yo, his personal was going into negative, and an accountant was putting money in there every time he'd go negative. So he ain't even paying attention to the personal. He only paying attention to the business. You know, that's what that's where the benefits at. So now my personal card is going negative. Yeah, he making too much money. He making too much. Hey, Gregory.
Personal card? I don't use my personal card. Joshua is broke to the IRS. YourRage got bread. Joshua is a brokey. He's a broke boy. First thing I do, open up my Chase app like, what the is she talking about? I'm scrolling. I don't even check that account. I don't use it. First thing I see is ATM withdrawals. Every day for the last 2.5 months. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, I'm in Paris. And the withdrawals are happening.
What the fuck? Every day? Nigga said first thing I see is ATM withdrawals for 2.5 months straight every day. That's 60-some days. Nope, if it's half, that's like 70-some days. God damn.
And the address of the withdrawals are right across the street from my fucking house. So I'm like, yo, if somebody stole my card, why would they be doing their crimes right next to me? Even the Walgreens they going to is across the street from the fucking house. What the is going on? What? And why is it so much money? Like, God, it's a minimum of $1,000 a day, not including this being spent on random. So I'm like, who the I'm like, wait, no. The first thought that came to my head was Greg, only because of the location where my is being spent. I know not to think Jordan. I know not to think my cousin. The first thought in my head was Greg. But I'm like, no, that's up. I can't think my dog would do that. It's not. There's an answer somewhere. It's not Greg. It's not my best friend of 25 years. It's not Greg. So I'm doing more research. I'm looking at the transactions. I'm like, all signs is leading to Greg. At this point, I'm 99.9% sure it's Greg, but the 0.1% is telling me that is your brother. It is not him.
Mind you, in this clip, before YourRage even dives into talking about how he found out money was missing from his account, he was thinking about something completely different. He was on a plane ride back from Paris, watching Rock Ali and other roulette in his house go crazy and wild out. He was just thinking of another way to get back at him for more content reasons. And all of a sudden, hearing from your own accountant that someone has been stealing from you and has your personal card, taking out $1,000 a day minimum. Hey,
I don't even know. Hey, I don't even know how he was able to surface something like that. Nigga taking out $1,000 a day and I'm still in his house? Oh no. Once I found out I could get 1,000 off that bitch, he wouldn't have seen me again. That nigga was getting 1,000 off of it every day. Oh yeah, he wouldn't have seen me again. We would have bought. Yeah. Nice down payment for something. Got me a new crib.
You big rich. $1,000 a minimum a day, and you're not even to possibly.
Come on, go back to your age.
Have any concrete evidence of him actually doing this.
Mind you, while this brawl is happening, Greg is in the guest house. He does not step foot outside. He just laying down. I open his door. I'm like, get the fuck up. We're chilling. Give me your phone. I was praying. I'm like, let that .1 be right. Like, come on, bro.
So
.1, not 9.9%. Sure, that was him. Let that .1% be not him, gang. Let me be wrong. Please let me be wrong. I was not wrong. I was already mad before. Like, as y'all could see from that video, I was tight. On God, I felt like a nigga died. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad. On God, I ended up feeling bad. After I posted the video, I'm like, I really posted it because I cannot go. I'm the type of nigga to forgive niggas. Once I post this, I cannot forgive no nigga like that. Cause y'all niggas would be on my ass, y'all would hold me accountable, this and the third. I felt bad, I ain't gonna lie.
Not only finding out that the person you have been housing for the past year, your best friend since you
bad. Well, I guess, you ain't wrong feeling bad, brother. Yeah, I guess you ain't wrong feeling bad, You got feelings. He felt bad. If anything, I would have been feeling bad about Greg because he wouldn't have been able to walk up out of here. But that's just me. That's just me. Your rage is rich. He able to just let a cool 100 ball go away and not care. No. If you able to lose 100 ball, that means he must got 1,000,000 tucked away. Nope. We ain't there yet, brother.
Process.
And then I found out what the fuck he was using my money on. And then I found out what he was saying about me to bitches. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that fucking video. I don't care what.
He was pillow talking to bitches. What was he spending the money on? You just said that he was going to the ATM $1,000 a day. What, he was taking bitches out?
What happens to that nigga no more, my nigga?
60. I counted 60 for the $1,000 a day for the 2 months, but he said 2.5 months, so that's like 75. So that's like 75,000 right there.
Can't even say everything he was spending my fucking money on. I'm talking like a bitch calling his bitch. I'm about to go fucking on another nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Bye. Blocks him. The next day, unblocks him. Send me some money. Sends him $2,000, whatever, how much she asked for.
What the fuck?
Sends videos of him crying. Please, I just want to be with you. I have all the money you can. Josh will never run out of money. Doing money spreads in the phone ID. I can't even say
what
the rest of the shit he was spending my money on. Because them type of conversations can only happen in court. On God, I can't say it on here, and I won't. But
so did he do what I was thinking? Like, yeah, go put a deposit down on something good, or hell no? Or was he doing illegals?
just know, I just don't give a fuck about what happens to that nigga, gang. I don't give a fuck that I posted that video. I don't give a fuck if that nigga was my friend for 25 years. And I don't give a fuck. And any nigga that has a problem with me posting that shit, fuck you, man. I don't care.
You can't even call this a friend, a family member anymore. That person was the definition of a snake.
Tough.
Somebody sitting there talking about you, and the only way they're referring to you as is Joshua.
I thought he was. I thought he was my brother. He wasn't. Okay? He's not. He wasn't. So I don't give a fuck about how you feel about me posting that fuck ass video. Cause when none of his friends, when none of his bitches, when not even his own fucking mother wanted shit to do with him, wanted him to rot in jail.
I guess we see why. You was being a dumbass and you seen why everybody was just leaving his ass alone. Now you see why. Cause he's a thief. He will steal everything you got.
I was like, nah, that's my brother. That's my brother. You feel me? Fuck that. I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't want to drag this out. I know a lot of niggas was speaking on it, so it feels like this shit has been dragged out for a long time, but I never really spoke on it, my nigga. This is my first time speaking on it. This is my situation. I can say whatever the fuck I want. You feel me? But this is the end of the Greg saga. The Gregoons. It's it. He's vaulted, my nigga.
I'm one to understand that not everything needs to be put on the internet, but something like this, when somebody is this embedded into your content, if he just randomly disappears, a bunch of people are going to be asking questions, asking where he's at as well.
And anybody say I gave him the fucking card? Are you I don't give nobody my fucking card, my nigga. Only person that has my card, another card of mine is my mom. What are you talking about? Gave him my card. When he said, you gave me the card, bro, do you know what the fuck he means by that? That means once upon a time, when we went to the gas station and I was filling up my tank and he wanted some chips or grabba for his weed, I said, okay, go inside, get some grabba. It's $2, my nigga. And I got my card right fucking back. He stole my fucking card. Cause I was around the house going, where's my card? Like, I remember one time saying, yo, I haven't seen my blue card in a minute. I don't know. Where is it? So when he said, you gave me the card, bro, that's what the fuck he means. Once upon a time, I gave him my card to go inside of a gas station to get some fucking chips.
I'm just as surprised as you that there's actually anybody online defending Greg. I never thought those words would ever come out of my mouth because of what we're watching this guy do. Again, this is
no way
the
he
choice
thought
but
that was... We was just gonna say, oh yeah, I ain't never get my car back since the gas station when I let you use it for the grabber. Yeah, okay, buddy. Alright.
the money is at least what people were trying to say to him.
And I seen niggas saying, this is what happens when you just don't put your boys on my nigga, I gave this nigga jobs. I gave this nigga jobs that got nothing to do with me. I had this nigga work for me if he wanted. I gave this nigga free bread when he wanted shit. What house this nigga? What are you talking about? Cause I was like, okay, obviously something wrong with this nigga. We gonna get our boy some help, some therapy. I'm gonna try as hard as I can. Cause by the time I die or whatever happens to us, I could say I fucking tried, my nigga. You dig what I'm saying? I'll have no guilt within me to leave my boy behind. And that's what I'm doing now. You understand? When nobody wanted to try with that nigga, I did. And I probably shouldn't have, because everybody's telling me, yo, chill, no more, you done enough.
Even after all of this clarification, I still see a lot of people online being mad at Rage. While it's a very small minority, it still surprises me that people can see a situation like this and try their best to empathize with Greg in any way, shape, or form, as if Josh hasn't provided y'all. His friends TK went on stream to talk about it as well.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, niggas had to talk him out of how he really would've got done. Cause I'm telling you, chat, this nigga was gonna do it to him, bruh. This nigga was gonna do it to him, bruh. And I was like, I remember the whole group chat was like, yo, Josh, real shit, gang, don't lose your life or the things you've worked extremely hard on over, man, nuclear levels of audacity, brother. This nigga used to sleep on this nigga couch, used to pay for that nigga weed, used to feed that nigga. Y'all don't know how Josh shut up is, but Josh got a nigga that, like, you know, Josh has a nigga who cooks for him, right? Like, he pays a nigga to cook. Greg hungry, that nigga will make him a meal. Think about that, bro. Josh would be out of town. Everybody out the house. And this nigga dead ass would be in that nigga house cribs living. Y'all heard about the goon stories. Y'all remember Josh tried to make him a cameraman. The nigga fucked that up. We in the group chat, Josh complaining this nigga Greg don't want to get up to do cameraman work. Me and that nigga was cool. If I went to Josh's house for something, me and Greg chopped it up. Yo, Greg, what's up with you, bro? How you doing? But I knew the type of nigga he was, bro. And I'm telling you, out of respect for Josh and Jordan and them, yo, that's your homie, but the nigga's a bum. Yes, bro, chat, the nigga was a bum. And I told Josh, yo, gang, real shit, bro, like, I get it, but some niggas can't be saved, bro. Real shit, some niggas can't be saved, bro.
Rage genuinely has been having the worst couple of months of his life. The internet flying him over stuff that's not that serious. Personal matters.
Pure bum, bozo. Can't be there for everybody. For everybody. The real reason why you can't understand why people make excuses for Greg is because there are more Gregs out there in the world than you think there is. Facts. It's the same point we bear from obsession. He was about to do it to Greg. Greg was about to be R.I.P'd. R.I.P'd, ski.